Today, guys, we are making some supply of some Panganius catfish to a client in Oyo State. So that is where this Panganius is growing today. And I will, as you are watching from the background, for those of us who do not know the species of Panganius catfish, this is another species of fish we grow here in Nigeria, and this very species of catfish is a very lucrative business too here in Nigeria as well, because the only thing we know, the only catfish species we normally breed in Nigeria is the normal Claras Garipinos, which is the African catfish, and we also do the Etrobancus too. This is another species of catfish, that means Etro. So that is why you see normally most of us do the crossbreed of Claras Garipinos and Etrobancus to give us hybrid. We do that for fast growth and very big fish. That is the essence of that. But today I'll be introducing to you another species of catfish, which is Panganius, and I will be giving us some little brief introduction on how to raise this Panganius as a business. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel, make sure that you like and share, make sure that you click on the notification button, so this will tell you when we release new videos on this channel. Panganius catfish is one of the fastest growing and most cost-effective fish species in commercial agriculture presently in Nigeria. I think some other African country has been adapting or trying to breed such a species of fish. It is hardy, tolerant to poor water condition, eats sheep, live and grow very fast with very good, and when you manage your water properly. One of the great advantage I have raising Panganius is their feed. They eat sheep food. What I mean by sheep food is that Panganius can grow with 30% crude protein feed. 26 to 30% they can grow very, very fast. And Panganius can stay in the water. You don't need to change their water. Sometimes I don't change my water for a month, depending on how money they have in the pond. But if you follow normal routine, you don't need to change Panganius water in a month. The only thing you do is that you raise the water down like 20% or 10%, and you raise it up. And they will, so what Panganius do not like disturbing. You know, if you disturb them, they won't feed. They will be running, and they used to be cluster. So this is the widest experience and very good experience I have in raising Panganius. I raise it in one of my tanks, and they are still there. Panganius, if you raise them very, very well, will give you a better result. So with this, I will be giving you some understanding about the biology of Panganius. That means the difference in you raising catfish and raising Panganius. Panganius is air breathing. That means they survive low oxygen. If the water is dirty, Panganius will survive. Very fast growth, reach 1 to 1.5 kg in 6 to 8 months, 9 months. I think it's okay. We also have, we call this schooling fish. That means perform better in group. That means schooling fish, they work in group. So the more you stock them, the more you enjoy them. Eat sheep food and agricultural byproducts. That means they eat remnants. They eat a lot of remnants. They eat a lot of aquaculture plants like the Azula duckweed, wova, and the rest. They eat them very well and they do better. They can tolerate high stocking density. This is why Panganius is popular in commercial mass production. And again, let me tell you about choosing the right farm location for your Panganius. Reliable, what you need is you need a good location for your Panganius. It must have a reliable water source like the borehole, river well, or reservoir. it has to be flood protected. Easy access to market. The electricity, fine. If you don't have, because you don't need to change the water every day, Pangasius may survive. Pangasius can be raised in earthen pond, concrete pond, tarpaulin pond, and cage. There's nowhere you can raise your Pangasius. For those of you who normally ask me questions that where can it be raised, and if you want to stock your pond about the Pangasius, this is an experience. I'm telling you from experience. This pond preparation for your Pangasius. For earthen pond, you need to drain out the water completely. Dry the water bottom between 7 to 10 days. So let sunshine rinse very well on the pond bottom. Then you can apply lime. Apply lime like 200 to 400 kg per acre. You can do that. If you have if you just have maybe one plot of land, and maybe your pond is like 30 by 30, with that you can use like 5 kg of lime in order to do that, and fill gradually with clean water. And for those of you that are using a concrete pond or tarpaulin pond, what to do to prepare Pangasius is wash the pond thoroughly, disinfect the pond. You can use salt or you can use fridge disinfectant to do that. Fill and test your water. Very, very important. In acidic water, make sure that you balance your water. Ideal water depth for concrete pond 1 to 1.5. That means for earthen pond, and for surface pond 1 to 1.2. So at least 4 feet is ideal for them. But note, I told you once again, Pangasius like dirty water. They don't like clean water. So it is imperative and it is important for you, if you are using an earthen pond, it is very, very good using an earthen pond, because you don't need to disturb them, you don't need to change water, so they do well and grow faster and better. Or else you can manage your concrete pond very well. Pangasius, the stocking density for Pangasius, let me just quickly go in time because of my time. Pangasius tolerate high density, but beginners should start moderating for them. So you must know how much you are putting in an earthen pond. You just put, let me say, in a concrete pond, we can put 80 to 120 Pangasius in a 1 cubic meter pond. This will be highly suitable for them, and I bet you your Pangasius will do better. So in earthen pond, you need 20 to 40 fishes in 1 metric ton, and that is 1 cubic meter. That means 1,000 liters of water. And in your concrete or tarpaulin pond, you need 80 to 120 in 1,000 liters of water. And in your cage, you need 100 to 150 in 1,000 liters of water. Overstocking without feed and water control will cause you to lose your fishes. Note, Pangasius die in mass. They die too a lot. For those of you that ask, how do they die? How do they die? They die in mass. So at this point, I will be talking about the quality of your fingerlings or juvenile for Pangasius in this part 2, because let me just take it to part 2 because of my video duration on posting. So I will end this program now. So make sure that you subscribe to all our social media and do like and share.